The views expressed on the Nerd Realm are not necessarily the views of the LagginOut Network or its advertisers. Listener discretion is advised. Do not try this at home. We are trained professionals.
Welcome to the Nerd Realm, everybody. I'm your host, Havok. I have a special guest with us tonight. It's the one, the only, the brainchild of the LagginOut Network and the main host of the LagginOut Podcast, the one, the only, Chieftain.
What's up, guys? You gave me way too much credit there, Havok.
What can I say? I know how to talk someone up.
Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it, man. Got a lot of stuff to talk about, apparently.
Oh, yeah. More than I'd like to admit. We got E3 coming up. We just recently got a Fallout 4 trailer, which a lot of the Fallout fans that are part of the Nerd Realm are excited about. They're salivating over it.
It looks awesome.
Recently got information about Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection for PlayStation 4. Samuel Jackson not going to be in an already crowded Captain America Civil War.
Yeah.
And we're even going to cast some predictions on E3 2015.
Ooh, chock full of exciting nerd stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You can't wait. You can't wait, man. He's having a nerdgasm over there.
Fat guy on cupcakes over here.
My palms are starting to sweat. And now it's because of Nick Fury. I know. You have a crush on him.
Where do we go from here?
Headlines.
All right, guys. Kicking in first, we got the impressions of the Fallout 4 trailer.
Oh.
I'm not a big Fallout fan. I actually watched a friend of mine play 3, and I liked it.
Yeah.
Slow for my taste, but this trailer, it really looked really amazing. I wouldn't mind actually picking it up for myself.
You know what I like about this trailer, Havok, is that they actually put gameplay in the trailer instead of just like cutscenes, which is a relief to me, man. I love that. This is like I like Call of Duty. I'll use them. I know I use them an example a lot. They always have these high rendered, beautiful images. Show me the gameplay, man. Show me the gameplay. And they did that, and they did it in a good way, man. They did it. They had like nice little cutscenes. They used the cutscenes. They made it cinematic. They threw some cinematics in there. I think it was very well done. Like I agree with you. I'm not a big Fallout. I'm not a Fallout fanboy, but it looks awesome. This trailer looks amazing.
I agree. And like you mentioned about them throwing in actual gameplay with a mix of CGI. I see that becoming more of a trend. With a lot of passionate projects like Fallout. The Fallout is like a pride project, to where they're not going to try to put a lot of flair into it. They're going to show you nitty gritty. It's going to show you what this game is, what we're going to push on the engines, and what you're going to be getting when it comes out.
They're running their own custom engine here, from what it looks like to me. So, but yeah, I love it how they push the extremes with the engines, Havok. I like that, and push it how far you can go. I'm the totally proponent of pushing it till it breaks, man. So give the fans what they want, and push it as much as you can, because the fans appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, good work is rewarded with really great sales.
This game would be a whole lot better if they hired me for it. That's all I'm saying.
You heard it here, folks. He's putting his hat for the next
Wow.
Fallout game. 10 years from now. 10 years from now, you'll probably get your chance. 10 years.
10 years while I'm in a walker.
What I did like about Fallout, about the Fallout trailers, you heard Ron Perlman, which is freaking awesome. The game is going to be set in Boston, Massachusetts, which is going to be an interesting setting. The Fallout 3 took place in post-apocalyptic Washington, D.C., and you got to go to Pittsburgh and stuff like that. New Vegas, which I've heard mixed things from a lot of my friends that actually play Fallout. it was a mixed bag.
Yeah, it was hit and miss. I heard the same thing.
It was kind of like the my opinion of it. It seemed like it was more of like the Borderlands pre-sequel of the Fallout series.
Ooh, okay, that's a good comparison. Yeah, I could see that. I never ever played Vegas, but I heard the same thing from my friends as well. It's kind of like that mixed bag. The new Fallout is in Boston. I was wondering if they have a lot of deflated footballs there in the post-apocalyptic world, with Tom Brady and stuff. So,
well, what do you think caused the nuclear war there, man?
People whining and complaining about them not winning a Super Bowl in the next 50 years because they're cursed now. I don't know. I have no clue. Why pick Boston? Why not pick, like, I don't know, Denver or something, or, Rio de Janeiro? Oh, it's because Rio is a crap hole. Oh, that's right. My bad. So it's...
Well, Boston was actually... it was kind of mentioned in Fallout 3. There's a line in the movie, in the game. Let's hope it doesn't become...
Games are like movies.
Yeah, exactly. Where they mention the Commonwealth, and that's actually what they're calling Boston. It is called the Commonwealth.
That makes sense.
And so it's going to be an interesting setting. They already kind of set up some of the stuff there. So hopefully this fall, that's the rumored release date, fall of 2015. We'll probably hear more in a couple weeks at E3, which we'll get to a little bit later today. But honestly, the trailer, as a non-Fallout fan, I got to say, I got a little excited about it. It might be on my maybe buy list.
Fallout 4, even more Falloutier than 3. Is it a sequential storyline, or is it a simultaneous storyline between the show? Because I don't play it, so I don't know.
It's really from what
I hate putting you on the spot like that.
No. From what I've seen of 3, it's pretty expansive. There's missions that you can go all out. You can go to like halfway across DC and all that stuff. So it's pretty expansive. There's going to be tons to do. And like with this one coming out on the next gen systems as well as PC, I think Boston's going to be huge. It's going to be a huge map.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be pretty expensive. I would assume.
Also, we recently got some news about Uncharted: The Nathan Drake Collection for PS4. What started out as kind of a premature photo leak on the PlayStation Store turned out to finally be confirmed this morning, and I'm excited for it. I love the Uncharted series.
I hate premature leakage.
It's Chieftain, everybody. He brings his bag of jokes with him.
Got to bring something. I bring nothing to the table. But go ahead. Yeah. No, the Uncharted series, if you've ever played it, it's like this huge action Indiana Jones thrill ride from beginning to end, from the first one to the third one. I'm really excited. They're only bringing the single-player campaign. I never really played the multiplayer campaign, it's not really a campaign. It's like a multiplayer, deathmatch type thing, which I didn't really see the point of. It's like they kind of mailed it in just to have a multiplayer.
Pretty much. Uncharted 2 and 3 had a multiplayer. Those 2 games came out around that time where everything was throwing in a multiplayer for no good reason, just to have a multiplayer.
Well, Havok, people are expecting that now because of games like Halo and games like Battlefield and Call of Duty. People want that, so they want to go. They have to go with ongoing trends, and this is a trend that's been going on since 2003, actually. So, I mean, if you're going to do it, make sure you do it right. Titanfall tried to hump the curve, but break the curve, or whatever the term is, to actually just go off and just play multiplayer with no story and go to completely the other way. So it's interesting. Like, you're not expecting a good multiplayer from Uncharted. You're expecting a good story and a good campaign. And that's what the fans have come to expect.
So for me, a lot of the community might disagree with me. I played a few matches of it. It felt tacked on to me. You get to play the quick gunplay that's actually from the campaign, but it doesn't feel Uncharted to me. but the story for me sells it for me every time. And
it's not Uncharted enough for you.
Exactly, it's not Uncharted enough for me. There is not enough exploring. I want to go hunt for treasure.
I want to go find stuff.
Now, the thing about this reveal this early though is that with this leak, I think it was meant to be a surprise for E3.
Okay, so it was a purposely leaked story.
Possibly. Sony's so far has a incredible track record of leaking and getting hacked and everything. But I think this was supposed to be a surprise for E3. But I'm glad they went ahead and not try to do what Microsoft's done and kind of push it under the rug and say there's not a Gears of War collection coming out or anything.
Get out of town. No way.
We're not going to do that. No, they just said, screw it. We're going to roll with it. Let's go ahead and announce it. Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. It's going to collect 1, 2, and 3. And I honestly feel it's an apology for them delaying Uncharted 4 Thief's End until spring of 2016.
So it's like it's throwing a bone to the community essentially, so that it's like, hey, we're sorry we're taking so long.
Well, I mean, Naughty Dog's a great developer, and like when they have enough time to polish something, it usually turns out to be a masterpiece. I mean, Naughty Dog is Sony's Zelda team. Yes, they delay, but when they pull it out, they have a masterpiece. I mean, look at The Last of Us. It was a freaking visual, story-driven masterpiece. First 20 minutes, you're freaking bawling like a baby.
Just a quick note to our LagginOut Network fans. Actually, Naughty Dog, the creator of Naughty Dog, is actually following us on Twitter. So if he's following us on Twitter, why aren't you guys following us on Twitter? So, I mean, a lot of game developers are doing that. But, I mean, not to get off from what you're saying, but, yeah, Naughty Dog, like, they're known for, like, great storylines and that sort of thing. So,
but for me, the Nathan Drake collection, since I actually got rid of my Uncharted games recently to help pay for my PS4, which is gathering dust.
I don't know why. It's such a great system.
I know. There's just nothing I really want to play on it.
Yeah.
But Uncharted, sold right there. That right there comes out in October 2015. I'm sure we'll get more details on what's going to be included on the disc close to E3, maybe a little bit after. Who knows? But I'm excited. Day one pass for me. Yes, I'll buy it. It comes with a beta access to the multiplayer of Uncharted 4.
Cool.
Which I'll probably try it out a little bit. You know, why not? Let's see. We got Nick Fury not going to be in Captain America: Civil War. Following
movie news.
Following a interview with Collider, Nick Fury actor Samuel Jackson has confirmed that he will not be in Marvel Studios' Captain America: Civil War. He does have 2 movies left in his contract, so it's up in the air. Does that mean he'll be in Avengers Infinity Wars Part 1 and 2, which technically count as 2 movies, I guess?
I don't know. Samuel, what's in your wallet? Apparently a lot of money.
And he's trying to re-up for some more of that Avengers money. Avengers money is a lot. Like, if LagginOut hadn't had some Avengers money, there's a lot we could do.
Yeah, like strippers. I mean...
That's what crowdfunding is for.
Crowdfunding. We're going to have an announcement in July about our new crowdfunding thing, so stay tuned to Nerd Realm for that.
Oh, yeah. With Fury not being in Captain America Civil War, I don't think it's going to change anything. What do you think?
I think they have so many characters now. I'm losing track of all the Avengers now. It's like, well, let's see. The Hulk is somewhere out in South America somewhere. Black Widow's somewhere else. No, Black Widow's still there. There's like so many Avengers now because from the last movie, there's so many because they're setting up for Civil War. So there's going to be lots of flying crap going around in the next movie, and it's going to be a sensory overload. Long story short, I'm not going to miss Nick Fury. I don't like the character. I don't like how they're portraying the character in the movies. I think they totally threw away the actual like essence of the character from the comics. I can't wrap my head around Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury. Just can't do it. I don't know why. So it doesn't sell me on it.
Well, the source material they're going for this Nick Fury is based off the Ultimate series by actually one of my favorite comic book writers, Mark Miller. But Nick Fury not being in this movie, I'm perfectly fine with it. There's so many damn actors in this movie already. Of course, Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Chad Boswick as Black Panther, Elizabeth Olsen as Scarlet Witch, Don Cheadle. I mean, I want to know where the hell they're getting the damn money to fund the actors for this movie.
I don't know, dude, but maybe like we should try to get it on there as one of the evil characters because, like, if they're throwing away money, I think they should give some to the nerds. That's all I'm saying.
Well, exactly. They just added Martin Freeman. Fans of Sherlock know him as of course Watson. Fans of the Tolkien universe for The Hobbit know him as Bilbo.
Okay.
I mean, they have some huge star power coming to this movie already. Sam Jackson, he can wait until Avengers Infinity War, which is going to require everyone that hopefully survives Civil War to fight that fight.
No one actually ever dies in these things except for Quicksilver. It's like, yeah, okay, we're just going to kill Quicksilver. Why? Anyway, but I mean, no one dies. They just get hurt and they come back, because there's no money in dead characters, It's just.
Well, just like in comic books, death is a temporary condition. So.
You're right, exactly. I love to have it to be a temporary condition in real life. God.
I mean, the movie's already going to be full of villains. It's going to be full of heroes. One extra guy who's just going to come in, say a really couple cool quotes, and just fade off in the dust is just, it's okay. There's going to be a lot of stuff. What's cool is 15 minutes of the movie is going to be filmed in IMAX. It's going to be worth the trip. For me, anyways. In my hometown, we don't have an IMAX. So there's one 30 minutes down the road. I'm going to go watch that in IMAX. Plus, not all that, there's supposed to be rumor has it the new Spider-Man's going to be in it. So, and they're narrowing down the list on those two because there's two in the running right now for Spider-Man. One of them is Asa Butterfield from I can't remember the name of the movie he was in. It's Ender's Game.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. Like I said, Fury not being Civil War, it's not going to be that big of a not that big of a letdown.
I don't care. I can give or take as long as it's like I'll see my matinee for $8 and then I'll watch like a 3-hour smack them up, kill them, get them type of thing. I'm so far behind, dude. I'm like I saw the new Avengers movie, but didn't see the Captain America Winter Soldier. I was like, oh no, I'm breaking the sequence. I have an OCD thing. I have to see things in sequence. But it's just like, I still haven't seen that. And then that one's coming out. There's like a whole list up into 2020 of all the movies that are coming out. It's too much.
And even DC has a kind of a mixed bag of things that's coming out too. Which I'm actually getting more excited about Suicide Squad. And it pains me to say that because as an Arrow fan, I love the Floyd Lawton Deadshot that was in Arrow.
Right.
Having him replaced by Will Smith. Will Smith's going to have to bring something to the table to really impress me. Jared Leto's Joker.
Well, was that picture of him as the Joker, like that was going around? He's like has tattoos that says ha ha ha. And that's an interesting spin on Joker, I guess. But I mean, everyone said the same thing about Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger. Everyone's saying that like people don't want to see even with Michael Keaton as Batman. I'm like, Michael Keaton was bitches. He won't make a good Batman, and everyone says that until you actually see the film itself, and then you kind of get immersed in the character, and you're in that entire environment for the movie, and then you're like, all right, I can see him as a Joker. Okay, understandable. Like
that's why I'm excited. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Chieftain. Go ahead.
I'm good. I finished. Go ahead.
No, I mean that's why I'm kind of excited about Batman vs Superman. So that yes, we have Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. We have Ben Affleck as Batman. I'm still okay with Ben Affleck as Batman. The guy looks freaking massive.
You will. Do you bleed? You will. So he says in the end, "Come on, man! Now you're gonna have to find a video and cut it in."
Make editing better for me.
Yeah, you can download all that stuff on YouTube and clip it together. You're good. Takes 2 seconds to do. If I can do it in an hour and a half, you can do it in 2.
There you go. You have complete faith in me.
Until you get fat. You'll probably do it in 45 minutes once you get really good with it. Go ahead. No one cares about our editing or post stuff. So moving on.
All right. Let's get to the big part of our show tonight. E3 2000 predictions. I can't speak.
Predictions. Just slow down, let it flow, and you're good. You're doing good. You got a tongue made of silver. You're doing awesome.
So
at least that's what your girlfriend tells me. Oh. I'm just kidding. I don't know your girlfriend.
Lady Havok's actually watching Insidious 3, which she's probably going to tell me about later.
Well, you got to tell her spoiler alert. You can pretend to talk to her, but just have her on mute and you're like, I can't hear you. I don't know what you're saying, babe. Sorry.
So, E3 season is upon us. It's coming up in just a couple weeks. Big things always happen at E3. Huge reveals, some not so good, some surprising, some we kind of saw it coming. Kicking off first, Microsoft, I believe, has first dibs this year. And I'm excited to see what they're going to bring to the table. Microsoft, I'm hoping, brings out some more information on Halo 5 Guardians, which is more than likely. I'm hoping for that brush under the table Gears of War collection, and hopefully a Gears of War 4 announcement. And from EA, they've been talking about it for almost a year and a half now. I want some damn information about Mass Effect 4 or Mass Effect Next, whatever they're going to call it. Right.
My girl loves that. She plays that game. I'm playing another one. I hear her screaming when she plays. Like, like what? She's like, oh, that scared me. Like, no crap, it scared you.
I'm actually replaying Mass Effect 1 again and just trying to get into that. And that's what really kind of hopes. Like, come on, give me that Mass Effect so I have that really urge to go through all 3 of them again.
Right. Again, I have that OCD thing. It's like I must play all 3 before I play Halo Guardians. Or all 4 before I play Halo Guardians. ODST doesn't count. Even though they gave it to us for free if you bought something before December 12th. But I don't remember what you told me. But what is it?
Well, if you bought Halo the Master Chief Collection before December 19th, check your inboxes on your Xbox One. You are entitled to a free copy of Halo ODST featuring most of the Firefly cast. As I like to call it, Halo Firefly. Nathan Fillion, Alan Tudyk, Adam Baldwin, which I have a picture of him. Oh, the wrong hand. That one. Right behind me back there.
Over there somewhere.
Yeah, what is it?
How little are you? It's like, wait, I'm 12 years old in that photo right there.
Oh, man. No, but really, I want something for Mass Effect. Mass Effect was an amazing sci-fi role-playing game. Some people didn't like the ending of 3. I personally didn't find any trouble with it. Mass Effect 4 is not going to have Commander Shepard. You're going to be playing as probably a new character from how they're describing it. So we'll see how that goes. What about you? What predictions do you have for the lovely E3 season?
I don't have a lot, but what I do have, I think it's pretty much gold. Oculus Rift to consoles. Maybe, possibly. I've heard rumors around from my friends in the actual industry. The Oculus Rift might be coming to console a lot earlier than we think. Bad news is it's probably going to be like $1,200. But when the price goes down, I think the Oculus Rift is actually going to be on consoles and PC respectively. That's one of the things that I have. That's one of those really cool things that I really hope happens. I hope it's not one of those virtual reality nightmares like there was in the 90s and it just like fell out. I hope they do it right and I hope they do it well. I don't know if another thing that I might be interested in is I don't know what the release is for Arkham Knight. Is it this month?
It is this month, June 26th or 24th. I know as of my next paycheck from my Clark Kent job, I'll be paying it.
So I think you're going to see a lot more expansive stuff with more teasers and more actual gameplay. It's not really like a prediction, but more like a definite thing. It's their WB Games is going to be there, and they're going to say, "Oh, look how awesome this is!" Da 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 da. But I'm pretty confident they're going to do more than a trailer, and they're going to have like a giant thing where everyone can play it and that sort of thing. Fable Legends. I'm thinking they're going to be a sneaker trailer there. Just a prediction. Sneaker trailer. Teaser trailer, I should say, not sneaker trailer. Teaser trailers. And that would be cool. I liked Fable 3, and I talked about that briefly on another show. But I really enjoyed that whole series, and it was really fun. Like to see all of them all at once. I like to see some of the. I like to see that. I'm guessing that's one of my long shots. That's a Chieftain long shot right there. It's a sniper shot, camping sniper shot for Fable Legends gameplay. And Leisure Suit Larry next gen, not likely. But be funny if they did.
Leisure Suit Larry. That's pretty damn ballsy. That's pretty damn ballsy.
It's ballsy. No pun intended.
Oh god. I don't even know where to go from there.
I'm just those are my predictions. Mine aren't really Nintendo, Sony, Xbox based. Mine were just kind of all over the place, and I think some of them were pretty accurate. Some of them are kind of funny, but I mean, yeah. I'm going with the Oculus Rift definitely. I think they're going to.
Too bad for the Oculus Rift though. They're probably going to have a $40 season pass on top.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. I mean, might as well throw money in. Like that. They're already doing commercials on it, and completely fictional commercials with like Doritos or something. They're like, hold on a second. The guy's like grabbing stuff in the game, and then like it cuts to him like picking up like queso and chips. I don't know, dude. I don't know. That would be kind of cool. I don't know if you would be into that, but I would. So. Oh
no, I'm actually really fascinated with Oculus Rift. There's some really cool stuff. Back when it was first coming out, and before it got bought by I believe it was Zuckerberg, if I'm not mistaken, Mark Zuckerberg. There was this horror game that they were displaying, and it was freaking awesome because of the fact you didn't know where things were coming out of. Like you were looking around, and your door would open up, then close. You'd hear stuff behind you. It was like I wanted to play that from like the YouTube stuff I saw from it. Obviously, you couldn't get the full effect, but it was awesome.
You were getting a mass effect from the Oculus Rift. See how I did that?
Wordplay.
Wordplay. Making some puns. Pun intended. No pun intended. Xbox 360. That's his gamer tag. Check him out. I don't know. I have a friend named No Pun Intended. So every time I say it, I think of him.
That is by far the coolest gamer tag I think I've ever heard of.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
So imagine playing Call of Duty. You said you were killed by no pun intended.
Yeah, you were killed by no pun intended. And if he's like getting all grouchy and stuff, I was like, no pun intended. It's more like no fun intended. And like I'll say it like that, and everyone was like, groan. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, there is that. Our sound technician automatically knows what I'm reading. That's freaking awesome.
Where's Mo Obidi at? Where is he?
I know, dude. He's Mr. Johnny on the spot.
Yeah, he's really good tonight. He's good when he's not on camera. Kind of like me.
As far as coming from the Sony stage is probably going to be the next. I believe they're the following day after Microsoft, if not the same day. Normally they follow back and forth to each other.
Right.
I'm hoping we finally get a finalized release date for Uncharted 4, Thief's End. On the Naughty Dog side, I'm hoping we get something for The Last of Us 2. That's kind of a far shot, but let's hope.
Ooh, that's an interesting prediction, though. So.
For me, I hope this game doesn't come out because the 3 ended perfectly, and they released enough prequels to flesh out his story. But I'm gonna go ahead and predict it: God of War 4.
Oh no.
Kratos' story
No.
ended after 3. It ended.
Yeah, it's done.
Let him die. Let him rest.
I know. I'm tired of him. Just put him in Mario Party or something. I'm kind of done with him.
Well, he was in Mortal Kombat, so I mean, he was awesome in Mortal Kombat.
He was. I never used him, but yeah.
I used him a couple times. He was fine. Now they're going to have a movie next year, which I'm excited about. This is part of the Sony property besides Uncharted that I'm just addicted to, and then that's the Ratchet and Clank series. And I'm hoping we get some footage for the remaster Ratchet and Clank 1 for PlayStation 4.
Ooh, that might be difficult. Ratchet and Clank remastered. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't go. Not because I hate Nintendo. My name's not 404. No, Nintendo's just fine. It's that I'm kind of hesitant with that because, one of those older games, sometimes they're just better old. It's like they're just better older. It's kind of like Pac-Man. If they try to do a 3D version of Pac-Man, I'm kind of like, don't touch it. Just like move it over to the next-gen console and you're fine. I'm very tentative about stuff like that.
Well, Sony... they're kind of doing, it's not really a remake of part 1 per se. It's kind of something to kind of tie into their movie, but it's going to be its own little thing. It's going to have, God, I don't even know what to even call it. It's not really a remaster. It's not really an HD remake of any kind. It's kind of like they're redoing 1. It's kind of like a soft reboot.
Okay, I gotcha. That would make sense then.
Which I'm excited for the movie. The movie's going to have some of the voice actors from the actual game.
Is there enough stuff? I'm sorry. Is there enough info for that? I mean, for a 90-minute movie?
Oh, dude! Heck yeah! The first game alone could be its first movie.
Okay.
The first game alone had an epic story. It was. This guy named Chairman Drek, he was going around stealing patches of planets and trying to build his own planet for his people who overpolluted their planet. And it was a really cool adventure. It was really awesome. One of my favorite video game characters in that is going to be in the movie as well. Captain Quark. Go look him up, guys. He's freaking hilarious. Captain
Quark. I'm looking him up now. Captain Quark. How do you spell that?
Wark.
All right. Let me look him up here. Captain Quark. Okay, he's green. Is he green?
Yeah, he's green. 3 fingers. Little bitty legs.
He kind of looks like a green Ant-Man.
Yes.
I mean, not green Ant-Man. Dude, I can't remember. It was like Mothboy was in it. Not Ant-Man. Damn it! It's just like it's escaping me now.
Tick.
The Tick. Thank you. The Tick. A green Tick. Thank you.
Yeah, you said Mothboy. I was like, oh, he means Arthur. He means Tick.
Right. It's so far out of my range. Like it was like 20 years ago. It's like I can see his name and I can't pull it out. Giggity. But oh
my God, he does look like Tick. I just realized that he does look like Tick.
He does, right? He looks like a cross between Tick and Mr. Incredible. Which
makes it sound even funnier in the game because he says like weird puns like it's Quarktastic.
Oh God, it's kind of like me on my show doing that.
Exactly. As far as Nintendo stage, yes, I geek out for Nintendo. Pretty much everybody at the LagginOut Network knows I'm a huge Nintendo fan. I'm going to be glued to the freaking to my computer screen for the Nintendo stage. I'm hoping we get a new Pokemon game for the main series, not a spinoff. Hoping we get a new Paper Mario.
Havok is so into Nintendo that his car is a giant modified Mario Kart. Just saying.
It fires turtle shells. Don't cut me off.
Sorry.
I won't cut you.
Oh, you meant on the car, not when you're speaking. Sorry.
Cricket it on my own show. How dare you?
Just trying to have some great banter.
I'm hoping for, believe it or not, I'm hoping for a new Mario RPG. Doubtful. Squaresoft, Square Enix, obviously now, did the first Super Mario RPG. Fantastic game. If you've never played it before, I don't condone it. You can download it from an emulator, or you can go buy it through eBay or something legally. But
what is it on Steam, or is it?
You can actually, I believe it's still available on the Wii U eShop if you have access to it via Wii or Wii U. Because I have it on my Wii still.
Okay. Do you have a Wii U or a Wii?
I have a Wii U, and of course the Wii U offers the Wii menu, so you can actually go back and download stuff from the Wii, even though there's not really service for it as far as online, but you can still access the store.
Do you have the Wii and the Wii U, both?
No. The Wii U and the Wii are both the same system as far as backwards compatibility. The Wii U does support the Wii, so it's kind of like two systems in one.
So okay, so you don't have two of them, so it wouldn't be a Wii situation.
No.
And but the Wii is actually just a souped up. The original Wii is actually a souped up GameCube. So it's cool that it's kind of the Wii U is actually backwards compatible to a souped up Nintendo GameCube.
Yeah.
So. One big happy family.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
Which to kind of get off topic, that's what I love about Nintendo. They at least recognize their past system, whether they go one or two generations back. They at least show some support. Looking at you, Microsoft. Looking at you, Sony.
Exactly right.
Do you does Microsoft and Sony really think I wanted to hold on to my 360 and my PS3?
Right.
I wanted to put them toward this new system, but that's neither here or there.
Yeah.
For Wii U, and I'm really hoping this happens. I doubt it because most of the third-party community has already kind of ixnayed the Wii U. But I'm hoping for a push of third-party and indie support. Indie support is already on the Wii U in droves. I mean, we have Shovel Knight that debuted on the Wii U and was ported over to Xbox One and PS4. Thus, with their own little niches to it, such as Kratos and Shovel Knight for PS4, Battletoads for Xbox One.
Battletoads? Oh, you mean the Ninja Turtle ripoffs? Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
It was the 90s. Everyone ripped them off.
Come on, dude. Battletoads, man. Come on. I don't even believe you mentioned that. I shouldn't hate them, but it's just like, come on, man. It's so no Battletoads.
Battletoads will never, ever, ever be as bad as Street Sharks.
Yeah.
Biker Mice from Mars. Those two right there. The Biker Mice from Mars, their most edgy thing is they drink root beer.
Oh my God. Not a Nintendo title. Oh my God, that's really edgy for a Nintendo title. Just saying.
And I'm hoping this comes. I've talked about it before when I reviewed the new Nintendo 3DS. I hope this comes. It's on every other system. Twitch. Bring it to goddamn Wii.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, can I get an applause? Yes.
Bring it, Nintendo. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Make me happy. I will be streaming Pokemon all the time for you for money, or I'll do it for free. No.
No. Tell them that we'll do it for them.
Well, if I tell them I do it,
we'll do it for free. If we do it for free, we want sponsorships. This section of Nerd Realm was brought to you by Cyan. Come on.
Yeah, I like it.
Gotta think of the company. Do I have to have the background? No chance. That's what you got. Do you have to walk in I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that.
I don't think you can walk like that, dude.
Do. Greedy politician. Do. Pump it. Do. I don't know.
And now we got Chieftain dancing. That's right, folks.
Cabbage Patch.
Leave it in, by the way.
I don't care.
Cabbage Patch.
I don't care. You can leave it in. I don't care. Whatever.
He does what he wants.
Whatever. I know I'm an idiot.
Also, I'd like to announce right now that I'm going to be on the LagginOut Podcast, which I'm excited to be a part of. going on? You want to give the Nerd Realm audience a little bit of taste of what you guys are going to be talking about?
Wow, putting me on the spot. I have no idea what we were talking about. We're actually going to touch on a little bit of E3 stuff. We're going to touch a little bit about, I don't know, you just have to watch and find out because I have to write it.
That's the Chieftain, everybody. That's how he does.
Thank you for throwing me under the bus. I really appreciate it.
Nothing but love for you, man. Nothing but love for you.
we might have a stripper / gamer on the show. I don't know yet. Still working out the deets.
Well, there went the hits right there. All right.
Yeah. And maybe later in June, we're going to have the Blonde Nerd on, hopefully from blondenerd.com, Brooke Brombacher. So hopefully I get to make a few phone calls, and she's very interested in coming on our show. So she'll be coming on too. So look out for future episodes too. We actually get the good guests on the LagginOut Network, the only place you need to do for your gaming news and entertainment. And don't forget the comedy.
Yeah. Cheap pun. Well, guys, on behalf of Chieftain and myself, I want to say thank you for joining us tonight. We'll be back again soon. Shout out to 404 and 404 Customs.
What's up, 404 Customs? What do they do now?
They're making pub tables. According to their Facebook, you can check out their lovely furniture. You can go to
reclaimed materials, 100% reclaimed materials, 404 Designs.
Oh yes. All right. Well, guys, once again, I'm Havok, Chieftain.
I'm Chieftain.
And we're out of here.